Is crypto mining even worth it in 2022? This is the question for this video, and we're going to be answering this very shortly. So if you're brand new to crypto mining is an excellent way to make passive income, but making that passive income, you usually require some sort of upfront investment. This could be buying a node. This could be investing in just staking your crypto, and this could be just mining and buying a crypto miner so you can mine crypto. Either way, making passive income with cryptocurrency requires some sort of upfront investment. There's just no way around it. You could go with airdrops, which is a possible solution and a fun way to earn crypto. However, I have not dived into that, or I haven't tried that at all, since I've just been so busy and hammered down with all other things in my other businesses as well. More specifically, in this video, we'll be covering Helium Mining and MXC Mining and ASIC and GPU mining, if they are even worth purchasing in terms of their gear and equipment to mine crypto with those specific type of mining. Are they even worth it? And should you get into this space and start crypto mining here in 2022? First, let's take a look at Helium. Helium, based on the Helium Explorer page, has 671,000 hotspots when I'm recording this, and currently in the last 30 days there has been 74,000 Helium miners that are being added. So is Helium mining even worth in 2022? If you look at the US map versus the European map, they are both, if you zoom out, it seems like it is very saturated. In these big spots, there are tons of Helium miners here in the EU and the UK as well. In the big cities, there's tons of miners. If you scroll down here, this is London. Obviously, I haven't been in the UK. I would love to go one day. There's tons of miners. You can see one at 100. Anyways, this is how saturated Helium mining is in the very big cities. In other countries like the UK and the EU. Now, if we scroll to US, personally, I still think there are plenty of good spots left for Helium mining. Obviously, if you're in California, the big spots are going to be loaded with miners. This is San Jose, California. And if you scroll in, we can see that it is just as saturated. Again, in Miami, it's very crowded. And in the East Coast as well, it is very crowded. However, if you live in a suburb area, that is going to be your best shot in getting a good profitable miner. I live in suburb area myself, and there aren't that many miners around me. Personally, there's about like 8, but none in my hex, surprisingly. So I'm earning quite a bit HNT, just with the stock antenna, about 4 to 5 HNT per month, which isn't a lot, but I was able to break even in just 90 days. Now, if you're able to replicate that same scenario, then it is 100% worth it to you to get into Helium HNT mining. So my number one recommendation for anyone that is interested in mining is going to be fastminers.io. The SenseCap MO, which is currently still available for $569, is fairly priced and will be shipping within 3 to 5 business days. They have the US version and the EU version, where you can just click add to cart. Now, you need to use Coinbase payments, which is a form of crypto payments made by Coinbase. So if you don't have a Coinbase account, I highly recommend, if you want to get into Helium mining, to make an account with Coinbase and send some or purchase some USDC, so you can use Coinbase payments to purchase a SenseCap M1. Now, on fastminers.io, they have a ton of other miners from Deeper Network, which I have not covered on this channel just yet, and we have MatchX, which I definitely have covered. And then they have also Plant Watch and some ASICs and GPU miners right here. So those are all the miners that they have on fastminers.io currently. Another place where I would look into getting a miner is going to be MNTD. So Minta or MNTD, however you want to pronounce it, is a distributor for Helium rack miners. Now, recently they did a US drop and an EU drop. I recommend you follow their Twitter if you want to stay up to date on their drops. They recently, just 5 hours ago, showed how many people got their drop. Now, I was in the drop, but I actually did not want to get any more miners because I just don't have any more locations. The second place where you can get another or get a Helium miner is going to be Minta. However, if it were me, I would definitely buy from fastminers.io since they have great shipping speeds versus some of the old a lot of people tend to recommend back in the day with Bobcat miner. Now I ordered a Bobcat miner in August 2021 and it's almost April 2022 and I still have not even gotten a shipping notification yet. I know it should be shipping very soon, probably next month. However, that's just ridiculous that it's taking over 7 months already and my miner has not been shipped. Back then, 7 months ago when I was ordering this, there was 80,000 miners in the world and we have already jumped across 600,000, almost 700,000 miners. Helium mining is completely worth it and the halving is coming next year, so you still have an entire 9 months or so to mine and you should be able to break even in that time and recoup your cost for your miner and make some sweet profits. Helium mining is completely worth it. I definitely recommend you to get into it. Now jumping over to the next miner that we're going to cover is going to be the MXC miner. More specifically their M2 Pro miner. Now I really like this miner since that it earns a consistent amount per day and exactly it earns about $10 to $12 per day. Now it's usually around the $10 mark, but that should not factor into the break even since it mines the same amount of USD value per day but just in different MXC token amounts per day, if that makes sense. So jumping over to the coin market cap price of MXC, currently it's almost at 11 cents. If we go look at the 3-month graph, it has been relatively consistent about the 9 to 10 cent graph, and this is very good for the project because everyone has been loving how consistent the earnings are compared to Helium. All the halvings and all of that just does not happen with the MXC project. We look at a more detailed statistic on how much my M2 Pro miner has made. We can see right here that I started mining 2 days after Christmas, and today it has been 88 days that it has mined. We have mined 11,772 MXC, which I just updated less than a minute ago. So in this price is the live price that we're seeing right here. At the current value, I've earned $1,200 and that is equivalent to 133 MXC per day average. Now the average USD value of that per day is also $14.42. Now this definitely fluctuates quite a bit. If the MXC price all of a sudden drops to 8 cents, this will be less. So if we do 8 cents, I only earn about $10.70 per day. But currently it's at 10 cents, so our average USD value is $14.42. Now looking at the day to break even, at this current price, which I know is not gonna stay, it always fluctuates with just anything in crypto, but at this exact moment, 194 days divided by 30 is 6.46 months. That's 6.5 months, which is relatively good. However, for most people that are looking at the project, they take the price of the Helium or of the MXC miner, and then they divide 2,800 by $10 a day. It's going to take 280 days divided by 30. It's going to take 9.5 or 9 1/3 months. They cannot factor in the coin price long term. If the coin decreases for some days, it will earn more MXC those days, and if it increases in price, it'll be worth more, but it earns less in MXC coins, but you still earn $10 per day. So over the lifespan of your miner, it's always going to be, if the price does not all of a sudden drop and keep dropping, which I do not believe so, which also is not financial advice, then this miner will see a nearly pretty much a half-year return on your investment. I still don't believe that it's too late to get into this project, and this is one of my favorite projects so far that I currently own, and I'm definitely considering, after this miner is break even, obviously making a video on it, and also buying a second miner, cashing out and all that. and then getting the second MXC M2 Pro miner installed, and having 2 miners making about what, $15 a day, since there is a fuel system with the crypto or with the MaxX M2 Pro miners. Next part of mining that I want to talk about is going to be GPU mining and ASIC mining. Now first, it's going to be ASIC mining. Now I do want to let you guys know that I do not do any ASIC mining, because first, it's very loud, it's very expensive, and it's very expensive in terms of electricity. So for those reasons, I have not gone and bought an ASIC miner, and I personally probably am not going to in the near future. However, that may change, who knows. So for currently right now, I'm just buying these low cost, low energy consumption miners with great ROIs. However, for people that just want to start ASIC mining for any reason, they just have a bit bigger capital than I do, they can tolerate the ROI. Now obviously the ROI, you can see this 9 months, it's still a very good ROI. With stocks, you see a return over investment in about 5 years. If you just look at the S&P 500 index fund, that is seeing a 5 years to double your money. So in 9 months to hit ROI, and another 9 months to basically double your money, is still very, very profitable, because after you break even, you have a money producing asset, and all you need to do is just pay electricity costs. So with this website that I'm on, which is asicminervalue.com, I'm just going to head over to the opportunities tab, and this will show me buying opportunities with the highest ROI, lowest ROI. I can sort by price and see through this. So let's say I obviously have not done a ton of research on all these ASIC miners from these manufacturers. However, this one from InnoSilicon A11, the ETH miner, which is at 1.5 gigahertz or gigahashes per second, new at 20 grand, is in stock and will break even based on this current price and this current market. If you click on it, of course, it earns $75 a day after electricity costs, and this is the electricity cost down below. You can apply this depending on where you are. Obviously, if you have the live electricity cost bill, you can put in the exact cost right here and it will update for you. However, in the United States, the average and median cost for electricity cost is going to be about 12 cents, which is very reasonable for them to put right here and not inflate the numbers. You can see that this will essentially earn $27,000 per day right now. However, this is very subject to change with just anything with crypto. This could go up quite a bit, and this could be a very, very, very good ROI miner, or it could just drop because the crypto price drops, and it still mines the same amount. Obviously over time it does not, because of the mining difficulty with all these coins, but generally you'll make that set amount back for the most part. So with ASIC mining, yes, it's very, very expensive, 20 grand for a miner. With this one breaking even at this current rate in the market, obviously it will not stay the same, but at this 44k Bitcoin price, it will see your ROI in about 9 months. Now, last but not least, we have GPU mining. So what I have, I'm on whattomine.com, and inside the GPU miner section, we have a ton of these miners or these GPUs. Now, I have my handy dandy calculator right here, and we're just gonna do some nice math. So based on this, we have an RTX 3090. I know the 3090 is not the best ROI miner, but I just want to give you a price range in terms of what kind of ROI you can see with this. So right here, we'll pick the medium price. So we have a 3090, 24 gig. This is overclock edition. So we'll see different results with each specific type of miner. So we're just gonna type in this price, $2,200. Unless we can find something, get a like average of what the GPU miner cost is. Obviously there is tax put in as well. So we're just gonna put in $2,300 for a 3090. Let's say you can buy one for $2,300. So it earns profit $4 a day after electricity. That is a 572 day ROI. Now with GPU miners, they also are going to be mining ETH. So with Ethereum on the verge of going into proof of work, I still don't believe GPU mining is quite effective. Now if we put in 12 cents for the kilowatts and refresh, we'll see an even worse ROI for the 3090. Obviously, based on these price, I do believe the 3070 right here that earns $2. Let's see the price at 3070. So at 3070 is actually seems like a very fair deal at $869. I'll just do like $950. I'll just do like $900 if you want to count in tax. It's very hard to do it for everyone, but we'll just put in $900. That's divided by the current rate of that's earning is $2.13. That is an ROI of 422 days, and that's with the electricity cost at 12 cents, which is not too bad. If we do 422 divided by 30, that is a almost 14.1 months ROI, which for GPU mining is not too shabby. However, I do want to bring it back to tell you guys that GPU mining is basically the most popular coin right now to mine is Ethereum. And in the future, most people might be mining a different coin because Ethereum is currently the most profitable. However, I would definitely put it like this. I would definitely buy GPU miners over ASIC miners, and then I would definitely buy the altcoin miners over GPU miners. And in that order, I would put my money where it makes sense. Obviously, if I don't, I would buy the miner that has the best ROI first, because then I can see compounded. I can see profits a lot faster, and then I can use those profits to reinvest and buy more miners. And that's how you snowball your passive income using crypto. So guys, crypto mining is absolutely very, very fun. I really recommend you guys to get into it. The passive income potential and just the funness of this entire space. Mining money is just printing money is just absolutely amazing to even just think about. And the adventure, the journey to build that passive income up to eventually help you quit your job, quit your 9-to-5 job, or just as a side income or a supplement income to your lifestyle is absolutely amazing. So if you're still on the sidelines and have not gotten to GPU mining, ASIC mining, and altcoin mining, I definitely recommend you get started because this is such a fun opportunity. Definitely get onto this opportunity and start mining crypto. It's 100% worth it in 2022, and I hope you enjoyed this video and I answered your question, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.